Welcome back, all you kings, queens, and in-betweens. Spooky season is upon us, and we are planning on doing a spooky season-themed Magic the Gathering match, Commander style.
Ooh, well, I never.
Yes, we have Elaine. What are you playing, and how does it relate to spooky season?
I have Falthis, the Shadowcat Familiar, which is not only a familiar, but he's a little black cat who's scareded.
Yes.
And then there's Anara, Wolvid Familiar, which has a lot to do with wolves and stuff like that. So
There's also some werewolves in the deck, right?
maybe. We'll see.
I am playing Anje Falkenrath, who is a vampire, and vampires are very spooky, and there's also some demons and zombies and other things in this deck. So I think we sufficiently meet the spooky season requirement. Shall we resolve mulligans?
Yes.
And we should roll to see who goes first. I got a 3. You're probably going to go first.
You got a 5, I thought.
No, I got 2 and a 1.
Oh.
Well, you went first. With 1 die. I can't even see your other die, but your 1 die was big enough. So
Yay.
Let's see what I got.
I don't like what I got.
Yeah, sure. Let's go with this.
That confidence, though. Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, sure. Let's
2,
go with this.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, let's go.
You ready?
Sure.
Okay. So you're going to go first?
Sure. Things are great
So 1-on-1 commander, the first player does not draw.
because they're not special.
Yes.
That's me.
I have definitely messed that up in the past, but...
Well. Forest, eh?
Forest.
It's a forest. And now I'm done. It is your turn.
Now you're done. So I will draw.
That was a very exciting turn.
Okay, that was an interesting draw. Okay, we're going to play a swamp. We're going to tap it. We're going to play a soul ring. That is everybody's favorite first turn play. And after that, I will pass.
Draw. Monster cardo. Oh, this is no bueno. But I play forest.
You
Look
play
at me.
forest?
I play forest.
Forest.
I had a forest and now I raised myself another forest. It's forest squared now.
4 squared.
Forest squared. I cannot play anything yet, so I will pass my turn.
Okay. I will untap my swamp. I will draw. See what we draw here. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to play a mountain. I'm going to tap both and tap my soul ring and play Anje Falkenrath. She has haste. I can discard a card and draw a card. Whenever you discard a card, if it has madness, untap her. And I think I will use this ability since she has haste to tap her and discard Boneyard Parlay. It does not have madness, but I will draw a card. And you may go.
Swoop! Card! Yay, cards! I am going to play yet another forest. I now am forest cubed. Because I have 3. Forest cubed. Yay!
Still not enough to play either of your commanders.
Boo! How strong is that one?
It is a 1/3.
So weak. So weak. I'm going to tap all my forests to put in the Bounding Wolf. Awoo! Which has flash and reach, by the way.
Okay.
Fun facts. And then I will conclude my turn.
Awesome. So I'm going to untap. I'm going to upkeep, and I'm going to draw. You know, that card had flash. You could have waited until I attacked you.
I could have, but I didn't feel like it.
I am going to... This is not turning out to be the best hand here. So I'm going to play Cliffgate. Cliffgate comes in tapped, and I'm going to choose black as the other color. And then we are going to... I think I might have to pass, and I don't like that. I'm gonna have to pass.
Boo for you, but not for me with my super awesome turn. Draw a card. Oh, interesting. Oh. Oh. Oh, I like this card. This is a beautiful, wonderful, amazing card.
You like that card?
I do. I'm going to take 2 to play Legion Caryatid, which allows me to add 1 mana of any color. If you control a creature with power 4 or greater, add 2 mana of any one color instead.
Ooh. The dorkiest of mana dorks.
Don't make fun of it. So
I'm also going to put my tracker up that I have cast my commander once.
And I guess I'll let you have your turn now. Wait, did I cast a land?
You did not play a land.
So, Witch's Cottage.
Witch's Cottage. Awesome.
It enters the battlefield tapped because I don't own swamps.
No swamps.
No swamps for me.
Can we get something good? Oh my god. Okay. We're going to play a swamp. And we're going to tap Anje Falkenrath. And I am going to discard a card. I am going to discard the Exotic Orchard.
Oh.
And I'm going to draw a card.
Oh my.
This is...
What's Vampire Boy going to do?
I'm going to tap 2 to play Hedron Archive.
Oh, of course you are.
I can tap it for 2 colorless mana. I can pay 2, sacrifice it to draw 2 cards, and I am going to pay 2 to tap this, sacrifice it, and draw 2 cards.
Doing a lot of drawing there, Jer.
I don't know what happened to this deck, but it really needs to be shuffled, apparently, and I'm going to pass.
Seems like a skill issue, Jer.
Yeah, I guess it is.
I'm going to clean up my stuff by untapping them. Beautiful. Draw a card. Oh. 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 Interessante. I'm going to cast wonderful, awesome stuff this turn. I'm going to tap all my forests. Forest cubed have been tapped. So has my Witch's Cottage. And I'm going to put Draugr Recruiter out on the playing field.
Creepy.
Yeah. This creature's ability is Boast, which allows me to return a target creature card from your graveyard to your hand. I can only activate this ability if a creature attacks this turn, or this one, rather, attack this turn, and only once each turn.
Okay.
Okay. I am going, since you have no blockers currently,
Swing at me.
swing at you with Bounding Wolf and my that thing
Doesn't
that I can't
matter.
pronounce. The thing I can't pronounce, that one.
I'm going to take 4
Yeah.
and go down to 36.
You have been wounded. First blood has been drawn.
Yeah.
My army will destroy you.
Oh, probably. So are you passing after that?
I am done.
Draw. Okay. We are going to play a Temple of the False Gods,
Ooh, ah.
which I now can activate because I have 5 or more lands. I am going to tap Anje Falkenrath to discard Angie's Ravager. They know each other.
They're besties.
And I am discarding it. And when I discard it, I am going to tap 1 and tap a red. Sorry, I'm going to tap a black and a red to cast him for his madness cost. When I cast him for his madness cost, she untaps. And I draw a card.
Wow. She likes the crazies.
She do like the crazies. And with that, I am going to pass. Finally got some creatures on the field.
Now that it is my turn, I'm going to untap all of my beautiful things. Look at that. Yes, welcome. Okay. Draw a card. Oh, beautiful. Wonderful. Beautiful. Great. Perfect. Great. Okay.
Got a swamp.
Gonna tap my swamp. Gonna tap my cottage. Gonna tap 2 Foraths to play Feed the Serpent, your favorite card, which allows me to exile target creature or planeswalker. Goodbye to your commander.
It's okay. I have plenty of mana to cast her again.
Yay! So that, I did a thing.
Yes.
I did a thing. Now, I have 1 floating 2 mana left, which is not enough for me to do stuff and things. So I am going to... How strong is that guy? 3/3?
3/3.
I'm going to hang out.
Gonna hang out?
I'm going to hang out.
Okay. I'm gonna untap. I'm gonna upkeep. I'm gonna draw.
Monster Cardo? No Monster Cardo?
No. No Monster Cardo.
Is it a land?
It is indeed a land.
That's very exciting.
I am going to play a Sanctum of Eternity.
Oh.
And I am going to... Okay. I'm going to tap 2, tap the Sanctum, and then tap 2 black to play Nightmare Unmaking. I am going to choose to exile each creature with power less than the number of cards in my hand. I have 6 cards in my hand, so I'm exiling my creature and all of your creatures. Oh, not graveyard, exile. All of that work for nothing.
You fool! None of my turns will ever be wasted.
And then I will not have enough to cast my commander. So I will pass.
That seems like a skill issue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But she hasty, so I can get her on the field next turn.
She's the opposite of the Ents, is what
Yes.
you're saying? Yeah. Draw a card, though. Interesting.
Eventually, I'm going to stop drawing lands.
You will.
I'll eventually run out of lands in my deck.
That will happen eventually, but today is not that day. I'm going to use all this beautiful mana to cast Vampire Outcasts, which has Bloodthirst 2. If an opponent was dealt damage this turn,
This goes away.
this creature enters the battlefield with 2 1/1 counters on it. It also has lifelink.
So it does not enter with the +1/+1 counters.
No, it does not. But it has lifelink.
Then you're passing.
I am then passing my turn.
Those commanders of yours are just kind of sitting. I guess it's kind of good that they hung out there because they would have gotten exiled. Okay. I am going to play a swamp. And I am going to tap 2 to pay for the command tax, 1 more colorless, a black, and a red to cast Anje.
Vampire's back.
The vampire is back. I have now cast her a second time.
Noob.
And she be hasty. So
And she thinks blood is tasty.
she do think that. I'm going to tap a black to discard Baron Moore to cycle it and draw a card. Okay. I'm going to tap 1 and my Soul Ring to play Faith of the Devoted. Whenever you cycle or discard a card, you may pay 1 colorless. If you do, each opponent loses 2 life and you gain 2 life.
Oh.
And I will pass after that.
Force cubes are back. I don't know why that card is in my deck. 3 tap to play Cultivate. We all know what Cultivate does, right, guys?
Ramping. We be ramping.
Search your library for up to 2 basic land cards, reveal those cards, and put them onto put one onto the battlefield tapped and the other into your hand. Then shuffle your library, which is going to be interesting because we both know that I am very good at... Oh, she would have been nice. I like that one. There's a swamp. There's a forest. Here's some shuffling action.
You should shuffle the rest of your deck.
I'll get there. I have tiny hands. It's not easy for me, man. These 100 cards, it's rough, my friend. It's rough. I do the best I can, but we all know I'm not the best shuffler in the land. We've established this over years of gameplay with Elaine. Okay. Now, which one of these do I want on my field tapped? I guess it doesn't really matter.
Are you choosing between 2 forests and you were deciding which one had to go on there?
No, I got a swamp and a forest here. That would be silly. What you just said would be silly. So, that is going to conclude my turn, which is super awesome.
Before you go to your end, I'm going to tap and discard Drownyard Temple. Pay the additional.
Do you just hate everything?
So you are going to... It can come back to my field. It can... I'm going to pay the 1. You lose 2 life, and I gain 2 life.
Ow.
And then...
So I'm at 38.
On my turn, she go on tap. Oh, I didn't draw a card. It would help if I draw a card. Okay. Let's see where we're at here. Interesting. Okay. So I am going to play a mountain. Oh, we're going to draw for turn first. Then play a mountain. And I am going to tap a black and a colorless to play Fist of the Demigod. I am enchanting Anje. As long as the enchanted creature is black, it gets +1/+1 and has Wither. It deals damage to creatures in the form of -1/-1 counters. As long as it is red, it gets +1/+1 and has First Strike. So it is currently a +2/+2. So it is a 3/5 and has First Strike.
Ow.
I have mana open.
I know. I just like to tap my deck for good luck.
And
let me do a thing.
I am then going to tap my Soul Ring. I am going to tap Temple of the False Gods. And I'm going to tap 2 swamps to play Lord of the Forsaken, Flying Trample. I can pay a black, sacrifice another creature. Target player mills 3 cards. I can pay 1 life and add 1 colorless. Spend this mana only to cast a spell from your graveyard.
Lame.
And I am going to tap 2 red and my Clift Gate. And I am going to get my Drownyard Temple back on the field.
Now
and then I will pass.
Very nice of you. My forests. Oh, very nice. Beautiful. Now we're getting somewhere. Swamp.
Swamp.
It's a swamp. So, 2, 3, Falthis. 4, Laura.
Got them both on the field.
Yup. They're beautiful and wonderful in every way. And I'm gonna just chill. Chill. Yeah.
You gonna chill?
I'm the chillest of chill.
Okay. I will untap. I weathered the lands. And now we can have fun. I will play another swamp.
That's a lot of swamps.
Yep, I will tap a black and a red and my Temple of the False Gods to play Chainer Nightmare Adept. Discard a card. You may cast a creature card from your graveyard this turn. Activate this ability only once each turn. Whenever a non-token creature enters the battlefield under your control, if you didn't cast it from your hand, it gains haste until your next turn. And you have no flyers, right?
Nope.
I am going to swing with Lord of the Forsaken, Flying Trample, 6/6. And I'm going to pay a black to have you mill 3 cards. We apologize. In this instance, I missed triggering the extra sacrifice cost for the Lord of the Forsaken's ability. This would have forced me to sacrifice a creature, and in this case, I would have sacrificed Chainer Nightmare Adept. We do catch this later on and roll back the effects that this leads to, and in the grand scheme of things, it doesn't really affect the outcome of the game. But if you do notice this, and you notice that the immediate result of this is wrong, we do correct this in a little bit.
That means they get exiled.
Into the graveyard.
My reliquary tower. My swamp that's shiny. My other swamp that's not shiny.
All of those things.
Yeah.
And after that, I will pass.
So I go down to 32sies. Ah, my card, it fell onto the floor.
I have so much open mana. Nothing to do with it.
So. Hello, swamp.
Hello, swamp.
I'm going to 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 4. Loyal Guardier.
Oh.
Which has trample. It's a lieutenant. At the beginning of combat on your turn, if you control your commander, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. I have 2 commanders.
You do. It only triggers once.
Darn it. Loopholes. And then I am going to also tap a forest to put a soul ring on the table. And then I'm going to tap my soul ring and my forest to create a replicating ring, which allows me to add 1 mana of any color. At the beginning of your upkeep, put a night counter on replicating ring. Then if it has 8 or more night counters on it, remove all of them and create 8 colorless snow artifact tokens named replicated ring with add 1 mana of any color.
Sounds good.
Yeah, I know, right? It's a nice thing. It is now the beginning of my combat, but I don't think I get the lieutenant ability because he just showed up.
Nope, you do.
Oh, I do. So everybody gets a thing. Beautiful.
Is it each other or each creature?
It says, put a 1/1 counter on each creature you control. Beautiful. Lovely.
Need another counter.
I do need another counter. Get me a counter, boy. I'm going to attack with both Falthis and Anara. I have Death Touch as well as Menace from him. And then I have Indestructible from them.
You do indeed have that thing that you said. So, I am going to block Falthis with Anje Falkenrath. She has First Strike and Wither. So
But I have Menace. You have to block with 2.
Oh, damn, you're going to be able to kill one of them. No, actually, both of them have Menace, right?
Yep.
3. Okay, yeah. So it should be fine. Because I'm going to block with these 2. First Strike triggers, and she has Wither. Means she's going to hit you for 3 -1/-1s. -1/-1 counters. Meaning you're going to be at 0 and you will die because it circumvents indestructible. Remember this happened with Massacre Girl.
Not cool, man. Not cool.
And since it died first because of the first strike, you don't get to assign damage.
It does have death touch, though. Oh, but I didn't hit you.
Nope. Because when you would have hit, you would have had 0 power.
But this one...
That will come through.
And deals 5.
Deals 5. I am at 33. And passing?
Yes.
Okay. Untapping, upkeeping, and drawing.
Remember, that's commander damage, too.
Oh, that is commander damage. I don't have a way of counting commander damage, but I'll count it here. How much was it? 5?
5 commander damage.
5 commander damage.
From Anara.
Okay. Oh, yeah, because they're separate commanders.
Very irritating.
So I am going to play a swamp. And I'm going to tap 1 red. A Temple of the False Gods. A Drowned Temple. And a Soul Ring to play Flayer of the Hatebound. It has Undying. When this creature dies, if it had no +1/+1 counters on it, return it to the battlefield under its owner's control with a +1/+1 counter on it. It is a 4/2. Whenever Flayer of the Hatebound or another creature enters the battlefield from your graveyard, that creature deals damage equal to its power to any opponent. And I am then going to... I don't have any creatures in my graveyard. I just have lands that I was trying to get rid of. I am going to swing at you with... Yeah, because I was swinging with Anje. She dies against your Loyal Guardian. I am going to just swing with Lord of the Forsaken. And I am going to tap 1. Oh, I was supposed to sacrifice a creature when I did that. When I milled you last time. That was dumb. Was this on the field?
Maybe.
I'm pretty sure it was on the field. I will have... Oh, that rolls everything back. Wait, because then I wouldn't have been able to block with Anje in this because I wouldn't have had a blocker. Okay, wait. So I screwed up. So I was supposed to sacrifice another creature when I made you mill earlier, which I would have sacrificed this because I wouldn't have wanted to sacrifice Anje. This would have gone into my graveyard. I would not have been able to block Falthis, meaning Falthis is still on the field. Falthis would have gotten through. So I would have taken another 3 commander damage. Oh, that completely changes the outlook of what this looks like now. Well, I'm swinging at you for 6.
And I can't block it because I have nothing
No
to
flying.
block with.
So
I go down to 26.
we have no way to live roll back the tape to make sure that that card was on the field, because if it wasn't, then I would have had to discard Anje. And after that, I will... I guess I will... What are you at, 26?
Mm-hmm.
I am going to tap the swamp to trigger this. I want to sacrifice Flayer of the Hatebound.
Mm-hmm.
He's going to go to my graveyard. He's going to come back with Undying. So he will have a +1/+1 counter on him, and he will deal 5 damage to you.
Rude. So now I'm at 21.
And then I will pass.
Okay. I'm going to untap all my things. Beautiful, wonderful. Come to me. I am going to draw a card. I'm going to play Oh, at the beginning of my upkeep, I get a counter on this guy. Hello, little counter.
You guys are just gonna get bigger and bigger.
I'm going to sacrifice Evolving Wilds to search my library for a basic land card, put it on the battlefield tapped, then shuffle my library. Stupid card. Stupid card.
You milled the 3 cards, right?
From that?
From this.
No. So that would mill Tragic Fall, that would mill Agonizing Remorse, and then my Warped Landscape. I can get a forest. Yeah, let's just do a forest. And then shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
This is not looking great for me, guys.
Okay. So that forest comes in tapped. I think I said. Yes?
Yes.
Yeah. Ugh. Beautiful. Wonderful. Great. Okay. So I'm going to take this and play it. 3. Paid to cast Marauding Blight Priest, which, whenever you gain life, each opponent loses 1 life. I am going to move into my combat. Yes?
Yes.
Which would give everything a +1/+1, which means this baby gets a 1/1/2. Where the frickin' 2? It's obviously the last one I clicked to. 2. Okay.
I already had it on there.
Oh, right. I'm wise. I'm wise in the ways of science. Okay. So you have 2 potential blockers, one of which is a 5/3 and the other is a what?
5/3 and a 3/5.
So, and that one has first strike.
First strike, yep.
So if I were to attack, even with Death Touch,
I can't kill it in 1 shot, so I only do 3 damage.
I'm going to attack with Anara, which has Menace, Death Touch, and Indestructible.
Menace, Death Touch, and Indestructible. And it is a 6/4.
No. 6/6.
6/6. That's rough. Okay. I am going to block with both creatures. This is going to deal 3. This is going to deal 3 -1/-1 counters to it, which means you'll now be at a -1, -1/-1. So you're doing 3 damage, but it has Death Touch, so it's going to kill my other thing. Well, actually, you can... you kill both of them. Because you're going to apply damage however you want, and I'm assuming you'll apply 1 damage to each of them, so they'll both die.
Sure.
Yes.
You seem rightly.
When you... Yeah, I guess I can't do that. Okay, so that dies. It goes back to the command zone.
You lose your little thingamabobber.
Yeah.
And I pass my turn to you, my dear.
That's rough. Okay. Well, we need Heart of the Cards now because we need to draw something decent. Interesting. Heart of the Cards here. Swamp. And I'm going to tap a mountain, a swamp, my Drownyard Temple, and my Temple of the False Guards to play Master of Cruelties. It has first strike, Death Touch. Master of Cruelties can only attack alone. When Master of Cruelties attacks, a player and isn't blocked, that player's life total becomes 1. Master of Cruelties assigns no combat damage this combat. So if you don't block it, your health becomes 1.
Yay.
I will swing for 6 with Lord of the Forsaken.
Ow. That brings me to 15. No fair.
15.
Yeah.
And I will then... Do I have enough? 1, 2... She has been cast twice already, so that means she is not 5. She has cost 7. Tap 1, 2... Sorry. 2, 3... 4, 5, 6, 7. Anje Falkenrath. And she's now been cast 3 times. She now costs 9 if I want to cast her again. And with that, I will pass.
Gonna untap my stuff. Oop, sorry, microphone. It is the beginning of my upkeep, so this will get another counter. Beautiful, wonderful. This will untap as well. I forgot to do that. Draw a card. It is a swamp. I will just add it to my collection of swamps here. I'm going to move into combat. My commanders are on the board.
That goes away.
This would be a 2Zs, a 3Zs.
I did the other ones.
Yeah. Okay. So that is a 1/4, 6/6 is tapped already, and this is just a 1/3.
Yep.
Anything special going on other than haste?
Nope.
Okay.
And I have no cards to discard. If you attack with anything besides your commanders, this will kill it. Because it's first strike death touch. If you attack with your commanders, I can't kill them because they're...
Menace, death touch, and destructible?
Yeah.
So, good times we're going to have here. What are you going to do?
Okay. I'm going to take it. So I'm going to go up to... Was it? It's 4. So I'm going to go up to 9 from Anara. Just noting it off to the
I
side.
thought I only hit you with 4 before.
What? You hit me with 5 before.
Oh, okay.
So I'm at a 9 from Anara, and I'm going to take... I'm at 5. I'm at 8 from Falthis. And how much am I taking total?
It's a 5/5 and a 4/4, so 9.
9. I'm going to go down to 24. Okay. Are you doing anything else?
I'm okay. Oh.
Okay. I'm going to draw a card. Interesting. Okay. I'm going to tap Anje.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to discard Gorgon Recluse. Mm-hmm. She has Madness. I'm going to tap 2 black.
Oh no, the crazies are back.
To cast Gorgon Recluse and untap. I also draw a card. And I'm going to tap my... Oh, stuff's going off the screen. I'm going to tap these 2, Temple of the False God and Drownyard Temple, plus a red to cast Anger. Haste, as long as Anger is in your graveyard and you control a mountain, creatures you control have haste.
It's not in your graveyard.
I know.
Yeah.
I am going to attack with Master of Cruelties. First strike, death touch. If it's not blocked, you go down to 1. And I'm going to attack with Lord of the Forsaken because you can't block it. I can't attack. I have to attack with only one thing if I attack with Master of Cruelties. Oh, that's annoying.
What are you doing?
What are you at, health-wise?
15.
I'm going to attack with Lord of the Forsaken.
Uh-huh.
And Anger.
Okay. Lord of the Forsaken, I can't.
I'll leave Anger.
I can't.
Lord of the Forsaken. Just Lord of the Forsaken.
I can't block it, so.
It'll take 6.
Down to 9 I go. Ouch. My body has been wounded again. This is violence against animals. It's not very nice.
You're lucky I forgot about that because you would have been down another 2. I forgot it.
Is it my turn now?
Yeah, it's your turn.
Untap all of my beautiful, wonderful things. I go up because it's the beginning of my upkeep. Draw a card. I am going to cast this wonderful card called Ultimate Price, which allows me to target a monocolored creature. That leaves me with Anger, that guy. He's monocolored? I can't tell from here.
Yes.
And that one. I'm going to get rid of the thing I can't block.
What is it? What exactly does it do?
It said destroy target monocolored creature.
That's it?
Yeah. That's all it says.
In response, I am going to... Okay. I was going to see if I would make him mill, but there's no point.
Okay. I am now moving into combat, which means 3, 4. Anara gets a counter back.
Losing the Lord of the Forsaken is rough.
Is there anything that can actually beat me? You don't have anything big enough to beat me.
No. This, if it blocks something, the creature just dies at the end of combat.
My creature?
Yes, but you have indestructible, so it would kill the other things, but it wouldn't kill your commander. Commanders, this will also kill your other things. And this I want in my graveyard.
I'm aware. I'm going to swing with these 2.
Tap them. Okay. I'm going to block Anara with... Actually, is Anara doing more damage now?
They're both menace and death touch, so you have to block with 2.
Yeah. I'm going to block Falthis, double block Falthis.
Mm-hmm.
They both die. And I take from
5
Falthis.
commander damage from Anara.
Yeah. 5 commander, so this goes up another 3.
Why only 3 from Anara?
And then I haven't gotten there yet.
Oh.
3 and then 2. I'm doing it with 6-sided die. I can't go up 5.
Well, excuse me. And
Okay.
don't forget to affect your health.
Oh, yeah. How much? 5? I'm down to 19.
Have you not been affecting your health?
No, I was.
Uh-huh.
I'm at 19.
Are you now?
Yeah.
Are you now, my boy?
It's not looking good.
We
Anything
are both
else?
very wounded.
Anything else?
I'm going to pass my turn.
Okay. I am going to... tap Angie to discard a swamp and draw a card.
You're getting a lot of lands, boy. You got another swamp?
Yeah. I'm going to pay the 1 to make you lose 2 health.
Ow.
I'm going to attack with Master of Cruelties. He can only attack alone. I'm going to be wide open next turn. If he goes unblocked, you go to 1.
He has the first strike?
Yep.
So whatever I block with dies?
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to block with Marauding Blight Priest.
So it dies.
Bye, Priesty. You were good to me.
And then I will pass.
Okay. My turn.
No cards in hand. All of the possible mana I could ever want.
We both have no cards in hand.
But you have an entire board to swing with. You might be able to kill me.
So upkeep gets a thing. Draw a card. Forest. Beautiful. Moving to combat.
Yes, I'm dead.
It goes up. Let me have my moment. I'm going to go up to 5. I love how I spin it in every which direction but the one I need. Swing. Swing. Fun fact, this one has lifelink. Swing. Swing.
You could have been swinging with that the whole time. And healing. All right, so you heal, I die.
Yay!
Yay! Yeah, this didn't work out because I literally drew lands for the first 6 rounds. It was a little rough.
Seems like a skill issue.
Look, my graveyard has 1, 2, 3 lands and a mana artifact, a mana rock in my graveyard just so I could try and draw more cards. And look at all this open mana. But yes, these two are a very powerful combination once they get on the board. And then once you got Loyal Guardian on there, that was it. I had no way of stopping that. What would I have drawn? Solemn Simulacrum, just what I need, more lands.
Imbued with the power of spooky season, I have defeated you.
Yes, you have taken the spooky season title.
Yes.
Spooky lands. I don't need more lands.
Spooky, scary lands. Lots of swamps.
Absolutely. If you like this Magic the Gathering content, like the video, please comment down below. Give us all your Magic the Gathering questions and thoughts. Subscribe to this content so you don't
miss a beat going forward.
And ring that bell so you know what's up. And I'll catch you in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Hi, Tisha Valenza, aka Poison Ivy, and you've just been watching King's Entertainment Reviews. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and watch.